morning, children. I am sure you all must have gone through the topics which I taught you in my last class. So, today we are visually going out in the wheat field and see how our crops have grown after irrigation. You can see on your screen that the wheat crop has ripened and is ready for harvesting. But wait, what are these green plants in between the wheat crops? Children, these are called weeds. Weeds are the undesirable plants which grow along with the main crops. Plants like amaranthus, also called as cholai, and chenopodium, which is also known as bathua, are some common weeds found in rice and wheat fields. These weeds grow very fast and compete with the main crops for water, minerals, and sunlight. So it is necessary to remove them from time to time. So let us see how we can remove these weeds from the wheat field. Children, the process by which we can remove these weeds from a crop field is called weeding. Weeding can be done by any of the following methods. First, by removing or pulling out the weeds manually. Second, by removing weeds using a trowel or a harrow. You can see the picture of a trowel and a harrow on your screen. The third method of weeding is by spraying weedicides over the crop. Weedicides are the chemical substances which destroy the weeds but do not harm the crop. For example, butachlor. Children, our crop has ripened. We have protected our crops from weeds and pests, and now comes the time of harvesting. Harvesting is the cutting and gathering of the mature crop from the fields. In smaller farms, grains are harvested manually using a sickle. You can take a look on your screen. The picture of sickle is there. In larger farms, harvesting is done by expensive and sophisticated farm machinery like the combine harvester, which does both harvesting and threshing. The picture of combine harvester is on your screen. We have harvested the crop, children, but the agricultural process of harvesting involves 3 steps. First is harvesting, that we have already done. The second is threshing, and the third is winnowing. So first let us take a look at threshing. What is threshing? The process of separating grains from the harvested crop is called threshing. It can be done manually by striking the harvested crop against a hard surface or by using a machine called thresher. You can take a look at the picture of thresher on your screen. Children, this threshing can be done also by using combine harvester. As I have told you earlier, this combine harvester does the work of both harvesting as well as threshing. After threshing, the grains are to be separated from the chaff and hay. The process of separating grains from the chaff and hay with the help of wind is called winnowing. Winnowing is done manually, as you can see on your screen in the first picture, or with the help of a machine called winnowing machine. Children, in this method, the mixture of grains and chaff are thrown into the air with a winnowing fan. The chaff, being lighter, is blown away by the wind, while the heavier grains fall back down for recovery. Children, in threshers, this beating of the harvested crop as well as separation of grains from hay is done almost simultaneously. Now we come to the last topic of agricultural practice, that is storage. Children, food grains obtained from the crops after harvesting contains moisture. This moisture promotes the growth of fungi or molds on grains and spoil the food grains. Therefore, the food grains should be dried before storage. So first, let me keep the food grains outside in the sun to remove the excess moisture, as you can see in the picture. Till the food grains dry, you all go through the chapter and ask me if you have any queries.